Great deception ahead for Christians, for New Agers, and for truthers. I'm Jeffrey Daugherty. This is New Cosmic Knowledge. Folks, I'm not going to give you my normal great in-depth text-by-text exposition today. I'm just going to talk to you top of mind. I'm just going to talk to you about the things that you need to know. And this is going to be a time of great deception, as I've said, for Christians, for New Agers, and for those even in the so-called truther movement. And I want to let you know today that if you're a Christian, you are under great deception. And you're under great deception from a lot of different ways, but you're especially under great deception from the whole realm, from the whole world, ladies and gentlemen, of eschatology. You are under great deception from in the ways of eschatology. And let me tell you why. Let me tell you how, and let me tell you where. Ladies and gentlemen, for 16 centuries, for 1,600 years, I'm speaking to my Christian friends right now, for 1,600 years, the acknowledged, the unanimous view of the church and of prophecy and of revelation was that it was already past by the 1600s. It was seen as a story of the rise of Roman Catholicism and its persecution of people that decided they don't want to bow down to Roman Catholicism. This was one of the main planks of the Protestant Reformation. The Protestant Reformation was justification by faith, don't sell indulgences, and the Pope is the Antichrist. Eschatology is past. There wasn't even this word called eschatology. The third leg of the stool of the Protestant Reformation was, listen, the Pope's the Antichrist. Revelation shows you how the Catholic Church and Roman Christianity, which includes Roman Protestantism, has become the whore of Revelation. It's the beast. It's the seat of the papacy is the Antichrist. And all of you Roman Christians and all of you Protestant Christians that follow it are following Antichrist. This was one of the main planks of the Protestant Reformation. But that's not even the deception yet. So in response to that teaching, the Jesuit order was formed, and the Jesuit order trotted out a guy named Francisco Ribera, a father, and he wrote a book which invented, in the late 1500s, he wrote a book that invented, ladies and gentlemen, invented the concept of a future tribulation. It was unheard of before a Jesuit monk priest wrote it in the late 1500s. He invented the idea of the rapture. It was not in existence until he invented it. He invented the idea of the future temple being reconstructed, invented by a Jesuit priest in the late 1500s in response to the Protestant Reformation. It was called the Counter-Reformation. He invented the red heifer coming back. He invented the rebuilt temple. He invented the rapture. He invented the future tribulation. He invented the heads getting chopped off. He invented the mark of the beast thing. He invented all of this. He invented the trumps, the vials, watch for them. He invented all of that, a Jesuit priest. And now here you are, you Protestant Christians, you Pentecostal Christians, believing the liars like Marzulli, saying that there's signs to come when the Christ very plainly said, and I have to answer this phone call. This is terrible. You're going to have to watch and listen. I'm going to mute you. Sorry about this, but I have to answer this because we got a leak in our apartment. Hello, this is Jeff. I'm doing well. Yes. Absolutely. And they don't have to call anymore. If they can just knock, and if no one's here, they can come in and, just do what they do. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Bye. I know I wasn't muted. That was not my Jesuit handler. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, all of you that are believing all of this stuff, if you're looking for a rapture, if you're looking for a tribulation, if you're looking for the two witnesses, if you're looking for a red heifer, if you're looking for a rebuilt temple, if you're looking for signs of the times, it was invented by a Jesuit priest. It was invented by a Jesuit priest in response to the Protestant Reformation. Hello, wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey, knock, knock, knock. Is this thing on? Are you listening to me? You're being deceived. It's great deception. And if you are a New Ager and you're buying into the Christian-inspired Pentecostal glossolalia idea of light language, it comes from Pentecost. They tell you it comes from Pentecost. They tell you it's the New Age version of the Pentecostal movement. And I was a Pentecostal preacher for 20 years. Speaking in tongues is an archonic virus that will infect you and take you down. Light language is an archonic virus. It is a snare. It is a trap. Don't buy in, my New Age friends. And I'd be glad to talk to any of my New Age friends in a gentlemanly, scholarly discussion of it, because I'm telling you, and I've done a couple shows on it, watch them. I nail it right down. It is a deception. It's a great deception within my New Age brethren. There's a great deception with my Christian friends. There's a great deception within my New Age friends. And there's a great deception within my truther friends, because some of you are looking for an alien return. Some of you are looking for a Jesus return. Some of you are looking for a Nibiru return. And all three of those things might happen. And my estimation is that there's an over 75% chance that they'd all be faked. So this is a time of great deception, ladies and gentlemen. This is a time of great warning, ladies and gentlemen. And it's my job. How do you get rid of tongues? You just rebuke it. You just say, I disassociate myself from this. I take this prayer language out of my life. I take this virus out of my life. I command it to leave my body, my mind, my soul, my spirit. I am free of this tongues virus. Just take control. I'm fired up this morning because it's great deception for my Christian brethren. Eschatology is a lie. The master said there's not one sign coming because the kingdom of God's already in you. Don't be deceived. My New Age friends, don't be deceived by light language. It's an archonic virus. It's a demonic virus. It's from the enemy. Somebody had trouble with the word archons. My truther friends, don't buy the Nibiru. Don't buy the alien return. Don't buy the Jesus return. It's gonna be faked. Great deception. I'm Jeffrey Daugherty, New Cosmic Knowledge. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to try to give you some things to think about, help you unindoctrinate yourself, create yourself, and build the life that you'll love. The divinity in me recognizes the divinity in you. I salute you for being here seeking after truth, and I wish you all love and light.